What is wrong with Wicca? Wicca is a neopagan, earth-centered religion that has its modern origins in the teaching and the practices of the original English Wiccan, Gerald Gardner. Over the past few decades, Wicca has experienced dramatic growth as teens reject what they perceive as Christian paternalism, homophobia, and insensitivity to the environment. While stereotypes of Wiccans as Satanists or sinister spellcasters are spurious, the worldviews of Christianity and Wicca are nonetheless worlds apart. First, Wicca, also known as the craft or the old religion, holds that all reality is divine. As Wiccans revere the natural world as a living, breathing organism, and they revere people as gods and goddesses. Since Wicca is a distinctively feminist form of neopaganism, Wiccans often consider the supreme manifestation of deity to be a nature goddess, such as the triple goddess of the moon. In sharp contrast to the Christian worldview, Wiccans worship creation as opposed to then worshiping the Creator. While the Bible does teach that people should care for the environment and appreciate the magnificence of the environment, our worship belongs only to the Creator whose glory is reflected in creation. Furthermore, the supreme ethical rule of Wicca is the Wiccan Reed. If it harms none, do as you will. Despite this prescription against harming others, Wiccans hold that moral and religious truths are ultimately relative. Thus, while the Wiccan Reed sets the craft apart from the malevolent activities of Satanists, the Wiccan worldview stands in direct opposition to the biblical notions of absolute moral truth and exclusive salvation through Jesus Christ, who alone is the way and the truth and the life. Finally, Wiccans practice magic, spelt with a K to differentiate it from conjuring for entertainment, in an attempt to manipulate the natural world and alter mental and material conditions. As such, Wicca is an esoteric, occultic practice designed to manipulate reality in concert with the Wiccan's will. Tools of the craft include swords and spell books, as well as chalices, censers, cords, and, of course, crystals. Regardless of whether the motivation is benevolent or malevolent, Scripture unequivocally condemns all occult practices as detestable to the Lord. There shall not be found among you anyone who makes his son or his daughter pass through the fire, or one who practices witchcraft, or a soothsayer, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who conjures spells, or a medium, or a spiritist, or one who calls up the dead. Deuteronomy chapter 18, verses 10 through 11.